My name is Chris Hostetter. Most people call me Haas online, so you might have seen me on the solar user mailing list. I am a solar committer, solar developer, solar user. I work for Lucene Imagination, but before that I worked at CNET for 11 years. And I was there at the beginning, Yannick and I working on the first version of solar that became Apache Solar. For me, the conferences, I've been to a couple conferences over the years. I find them really interesting just because of the people that you meet. The sessions can be very interesting. You can get a lot of good information out of a good technical session, but the people that you meet in those sessions and the people you get to hang out with and talk to between sessions, after sessions, during the Q&A at sessions, I've learned so much more during those kinds of interactions than I have in a lot of other experiences. This conference in particular, I think will be really interesting because for me personally, this will be the first dedicated Lucene Solar conference. We had one in Prague, a couple months back that I didn't get to go to, but having been to a bunch of conferences where I felt like I was getting a lot out of it for Lucene and Solar just because there was kind of one track, this one to have, I think, 3 tracks total, all dedicated on Lucene and Solar. That's just going to be a lot of information in a 2-day period, which just seems really awesome. So the idea here that came about was I'm kind of known for being prolific, I guess is the word, on the mailing list. I think as one of my friends put it, you're a machine in terms of answering questions from people about how do I solve certain problems, how do I tackle this kind of situation that I'm facing, or how do I deal with this kind of unique situation. I've answered a lot of questions like that over the years, so the idea came about, what if we tried to do that live? What if instead of emailing your question and having me give you my off-the-cuff answer on the mailing list, what if you email your question and then I'm sitting there live on stage and someone reads that question to me? What am I like on the spot where I'm trying to think of, well, how would I tackle that kind of problem? So apparently this is a thing called Stump The Chump, and I get to be the chump. So we're going to do that, and we're going to see what happens. So send your problems in, send in your interesting situations or the challenges you faced. Even if you've already solved them, if you thought it was really hard, see what I think about it. Maybe I'll come up with a good answer. Maybe I'll come up with a different answer than you did, or maybe I'll help you come up with something that you never would have thought of. But either way, it should be interesting, and I should be sweating a lot.
All right. Thanks a lot, Chris. We'll see you in Boston.
Yeah, see you guys in Boston.